Piers Morgan has hit out at Prince Harry, after the Duke of Sussex's lawyer read out a statement on his behalf in the wake of his settlement with Mirror Group newspapers, MGN, in which the TalkTV host was explicitly named. The 39-year-old will be paid a substantial additional sum by way of damages by MGN as well as his legal fees, according to his lawyer David Sherborne. Prince Harry criticised the former Mirror editor via a statement read out by Mr Sherborne, citing continued attacks launched by Mr Morgan against him. The statement added, "In light of this, we call again for the authorities to uphold the rule of law and to prove that no one is above it. That includes Mr Morgan, who as editor knew perfectly well what was going on, as the judge held. Even his own employer realized it simply could not call him as a witness of truth at the trial. His contempt for the court's ruling and his continued attacks ever since demonstrate why it was so important to obtain a clear and detailed judgment." In reply, the 58-year-old media personality took to X, where he has 8.7 million followers, and said, "Statement. I totally agree with Prince Harry that ruthless intrusion into the private lives of the royal family for financial gain is utterly reprehensible, and I hope he stops doing it." Harry sued MGN for damages, claiming journalists at its publications were linked to methods including voicemail interception, so-called blagging, gaining information by deception, and use of private investigators for unlawful activities. Mr Sherborne confirmed a settlement had been reached between the Duke and MGN on Friday. He said the publisher would make an interim payment of £400,000. This is not the first time Mr Morgan, who was editor of the Mirror between 1995 and 2004, has struck out at the Prince following court proceedings. In December, Mr Justice Fancourt ruled that voicemail interception became widespread and habitual at MGN titles in the late 1990s and that Harry's messages were intercepted to a modest extent by MGN, awarding him £140,600 in damages. After Mr Justice Fancourt's judgment in December, Mr Morgan criticised the Duke, describing him as a guy who's repeatedly trashed his family in public for hundreds of millions of dollars, even as two of its most senior and respected members were dying, his grandparents. The broadcaster added, "He also says he's on a mission to reform the media, when it's become clear his real mission, along with his wife, is to destroy the British monarchy." Become an Express Premium member. Support fearless journalism. Read the Daily Express online. Advert free. Get super fast page loading. Start 30-day free trial.